Hi, everybody. I'm Dr. Thu Nguyen, Associate Professor in the Department of Epidemiology and Biostatistics at the University of Maryland School of Public Health. Today, I'll be presenting a video abstract for our paper, A Decade of Tweets Visualizing Racial Sentiment Towards Minoritized Groups in the United States between 2011 and 2021. The emergence of social media has drastically changed how people communicate with one another. There are now large-scale interactions taking place on social media where people communicate and provide information on a variety of different topics. And this is especially important for researchers who are interested in measuring social and cultural norms, especially on sensitive topics such as racial attitudes and racial bias. We use Twitter data to measure cultural racism. Now, what is cultural racism? It's the accepted norms, values, ideologies of a racialized society, and it's important because it becomes realized in policies and practices within and across institutions. So cultural racism and structural racism mutually support one another. However, measuring cultural racism has been difficult. In the past, people have measured cultural racism using self-report, such as in surveys or behavioral measures. However, these approaches are resource intensive and have a time delay. For the study, we collected over 55 million tweets from January 1st, 2011 to December 31st, 2021. All the tweets used one or more race-related keywords were from the US and in English. We conducted sensitive analysis with support vector machine, a supervised machine learning model. So this paper is meant to be a practical guidance paper for using social media data. So we describe the steps we use to collect and clean and analyze and visualize the findings. In the appendix, you'll find code we use to collect and clean and analyze the data. And the paper also provides a link to the public geoportal that you can visit to visually see the results, see the measures for the specific years and the groups you're interested in. This is an example figure that is included in the paper. It shows temporal trends across time for different racial ethnic groups. So we see that over time, there's a trend towards increasing proportion of tweets that are negative. And then we also show specific events in this figure that are salient for specific groups. For example, the BLM protests for Black Americans and the COVID-19 epidemic for Asian Americans. This study provides an example of using social media data for public health research, specifically to measure racial sentiment over time and place. And this approach can be extended to answer a range of important public health questions, including how changes in social and cultural norms impact behaviors, health outcomes, and policy. Thank you.